Today we're building a house in The Sims 4, but every 10 minutes I have to randomize the colors. So I'm gonna start the timer and I will start building immediately because these first 10 minutes are the only 10 minutes I will get to build freely without any color restrictions. But when the timer goes off, we are spinning a wheel and that will determine which color we're building with for the next 10 minutes. I am also not gonna be looking at this timer, so it will be a complete surprise when this goes off. And I'm gonna try my best to build this as normal as I possibly can. I will only be moving on to the next room when the one before that is fully finished. And if you've seen my channel before, you know I like a challenge. So I really truly just want to see what happens when I let everything unfold as naturally as possible. But let's make sure we get our shelf finished within these next 10 minutes. Because after that, who knows what will happen? Trying to build a house that can go in any direction. Because obviously we don't really know what colors we're gonna get. And we're probably gonna get a lot of different colors. So I want a house that would look good in a lot of different colors. White looks good with everything, so white is probably a good bet for now. And I have no idea where the timer is at the moment. You will, because it will be on screen. So maybe you're yelling at me, being like, hurry up, because in like 3 seconds you won't be able to use these columns anymore. Okay, I'm really trying to do like the essentials. Oh my god, imagine if I like fully forgot this one pillar. Let's go around and like check if I truly did everything. Yep. Maybe I want this to be slightly smaller. Can I do that? I'm kind of like paranoid that the timer will run out and I forgot something like vital. Oh, we should do... Ooh, you know what we should do? Oh, I hope I have time for this. We should do terrain paint because essentially these don't really recognize color. Do I have time to do this? Oh my god, I am so stressed. Guys, can someone please tell me how much time I have left with the terrain paint? Oh, should I guess where the flowers go? I think that's all I can really guess for where there will be plants and stuff. Oh, should I do landscaping? Maybe I should do landscaping now that we still have time. Oh, but it's so hard to landscape when you have no idea what the build is gonna look like. I'm trying to do like very neutral things. Things that would go well on any garden. God, I'm stressed. I'm so stressed. I have no idea how much time there's left. This is not my... I don't work well under pressure, clearly. This is not my best landscaping. Oh, you know what we should do? Build interior walls? Let this be a hallway. Kitchen. Oh my god, the windows. I have not placed a single window. What am I doing? Kitchen, dining, living? All right. So, yep, okay. All right, so we have a wheel with every single color you can filter on in The Sims. So let's spin the wheel for the first time to see what color we'll be building with for the next 10 minutes. I don't know if I have a preference, probably not purple. Whew, okay. Blue! Blue! A classic blue house, because we will be continuing the exterior, because like I said, no jumping around. We need to build this house in a logical order. I'm not removing blue from the wheel, because I think it will be fun if every single option is enabled at all times. So we might just exclusively get blue every single time we spin this wheel. Or not. We'll see. And that also means I am starting the timer once again. And I think before we filter on anything, let's finish the floor plan, because these walls are technically no color, according to the game. Would this be a weird spot for a bathroom? It's certainly a weird thing happening there. Maybe just that. I do like a half bath. Maybe this will be the kitchen, living, dining, and then dining also leads to the outside if we make like another little porch over here. Columns. I have to have a random blue pillar because I didn't anticipate there being a porch here. Oh no. Oh no, I think there's two things we can do here. We either do a random blue pillar, which we could, or we do like a little wall feature so it at least like matches the wallpaper. We'll see though, we'll see. I've made quite big rooms upstairs, but you know, it's a pretty big house. So this is the hallway, this is the bathroom, this is like a teen, kids, toddler, nursery, whatever room, and this will be the main bedroom. Okay, I think we continue with the exterior now, and this is the time that we actually start filtering on blue, and we do some kind of wallpaper. Luckily, like blue is such a good color for the outside. Like truly we were blessed. There are so many blue wallpapers and it works well with the white details that we chose to do. So that's good. Oh no. Oh no. I forgot about the roof trim as well. Oh well. Well, luckily we do have blue roof trims. They're just gonna be different from the rest of the house. Oh god, okay, we should do something like fancy so it looks deliberate. Like it's a feature and not a detail. I forgot. Can we also just like check the columns? Because now that we've done a fancy roof trim, might as well do a fancy column, you know? Yeah, okay. So if we do like matching fences all around, I'm not entirely sure if this is the move. You know what? I will go for that. Let's see what kind of roof patterns we have. Luckily, we do have some options here. What options do we like? That's pretty bright, but I don't mind it. We could add some contrast. I don't really mind that all that much. I think it depends on what kind of windows we're using. Are we using like bright blue, dark blue? Honestly, I'm kind of feeling the dark blue accents. Is that just me? Am I saying weird things? Oh, I'm doing way too many windows, aren't I? Are there any more windows in Parenthood? No, those are the only windows in Parenthood. Okay, so we're gonna have to figure out which windows match, which is not gonna be an easy task. No, that will not be an easy task. Because I want smaller windows as well. Okay, that one at least has the same color on it. No. Oh, that's way brighter. This is probably the same color-ish, but not the same style. No. Okay, whatever window I was about to place is not gonna be blue anymore. Oh no, what if it's not like a complementary color? What if it's like something completely different? What if it's like red? What if it's red? No, that would be terrible. That would be so bad. Guys, what have I done? What have I done? Oh no. Okay, well, it's gotta happen. It's gotta happen. I'm just gonna spin and see what happens. Oh god, what would I like? Blue again would be nice, I guess. Although I don't mind a complementary color. No, you're kidding me. I hate this so much. I hate this so much. I just had to go and jinx it, didn't I? I just had to go and freaking jinx it. Really? Okay. Oh no. No, what have I done? Because I genuinely don't think... I mean, I have to continue where I left off, which was the windows. I am not allowed to jump ahead and do something else. We have to continue with the windows. Okay. All right. We are gonna filter on red. I feel like there were so many colors that would have worked. Like orange, fine. Pink, fine. Yellow, green, purple, white. All of the neutrals. But no, we had to get red. Oh, damn. Oh no. Guys, what do I do? What do I do? I guess I make it like as white as I possibly can. Red accents on a blue house. We didn't really have any luck. We didn't really have any luck with the blue. I hate this so much. Can I just not do windows? Can we just not have windows? Can I skip windows altogether? I mean, that's ugly because it's not the same height as these windows. We need something that's the same height. No. Why are none of these the same height? These are, kinda. Of course they are. No. There must be something else. There must be something else. No. There must be something else. Oh no. I mean, they have a window. I guess we can just leave it. We need a red door then, at the very least. We need a red door. Because this room also needs a window. So then we need like a glass door. So that we have windows here. Which will be red, obviously. Because that's where we left off. Let's do stairs. Brick. Brick feels like a neutral. Brick feels like a neutral color, right? Yeah, oh my god, we forgot to do the foundation. We really should have done the foundation when we still had blue. But no, I didn't do that, did I? Okay, brick. Brick is neutral. Brick is a neutral color. Am I just deluding myself? Yes, for sure. For sure I am. Fences. No. No, that's terrible. Okay, how about that? That's better. That's much better. I can live with that. Okay, that's way better. We also need stair railings. Do we have that same one? Yep. Again, really should have thought of doing this before the color switch, because then we could have had matching railings. But no, of course I didn't do that. Why would I do that? Well, we gotta commit, because we're here. Should we just do this as a front door then as well? You know what? I don't know if I'm being delusional, but it's starting to grow on me. It actually is starting to grow on me. We haven't done trees either. There are red trees. That might actually help it blend a little. Let's add some red flowers. Like, what would be the next step? It's landscaping, right? I've done the windows, I've done the doors. Oh, floors. Probably have brick, right? Brick floors. See, it's all blending together. You gotta tell me in the comments, like, am I being delusional or is the blue and the red working? I think I'm slightly delusional, to be honest. We could either do a fence. I don't know if we have any fence that I like particularly in red. Maybe that. Because we also have this one, which like that just looks like a fun fall vibe and it matches our trees. I feel like this could be cute. I don't know if I like the bushes all the way around. It looks a little silly. Maybe we want at least like a little bit of cobblestone. Yeah, a little bit of cobblestone. Don't know exactly where I want the cobblestone. All right, I love it when this happens like in the middle of me doing something. So we now have to change the color, but we can't remove the color. Let's just see what happens. We're gonna spin. We're gonna see if the wheel hates us again. I'm not gonna tell anybody what my least favorite option would be, because then I get that option. Pink. Okay, red, pink, adjacent. Ooh. Okay, we got some nice floral happening. What if we do that on the... Oh, that's pretty. I like that. So we do like a double layer. We have the red bushes on the outside and the hedge on the inside. I really like that. And we have a little gap here, so I feel like we need to add like another little garden thing there. Obviously with exclusively pink flowers this time. I mean, we're definitely having like a weird combination of colors, but I think we just lean into it at this point. It's gonna be a full rainbow house. There's just no going around it. That's pretty. I like that. Do we want more of that? Where would we put it though? Maybe like here? Maybe we can make like a little garden-y thing? There are definitely a lot of pink flowers, so we're lucky with that. Yep, I like that. I like that quite a bit. Oh, we have this. Do I like that? We'd have to kind of like move things around. You know what? I'm gonna keep that. Should we do that here then too? So it's not just an isolated thing. What about like a little table on a porch? Okay, yeah, I like that. Do I like any of the pink planter boxes? Kinda. Yeah, that's good. I think it definitely helps as well to have like more colors woven in, since we now have the random red as well, and then it doesn't look as blue. So if we do like a little bit more deliberate pink on there as well, the red looks less random. Okay, I'm liking that a lot. Lights. Okay, so the lights I was gonna do are gonna be a different color, because that is what I said I was gonna do next. So let's spin our wheel again. I feel like there's so many lights, like outdoor lighting. I don't know if there's a color that wouldn't look good or that we don't have for that, but we're sticking with the pink for another 10 minutes. Okay, so I don't have to change any of this. We can just keep going. We have this cute little lantern with a bow. And then, I mean, I'm just gonna like super commit to the pink and do this like really bright pink thing, because I think that will look cute. Like, do we feel like that house is done? I do kind of believe that that is finished, which means we're gonna go to our first room, which is the hallway, because I think that makes sense. No, my favorite base game light doesn't come in pink. Okay, that's sad. That's sad. Okay, so there's not a lot of floor options for pink. I don't mind a pretty tile for an entrance. Maybe something like that. Like the accent is more on the floor than the wall. I'm sure we can blend it all together eventually. So there's some accent tables. That's not the right color. Maybe this. And then we can put like another light on here, because we do have some pretty desk lights. That's the fanciness we're going for. I have like a heart attack every time the timer goes off. All right, let's see if we continue with pink, but probably not. A lot of colors work with pink though. I'm not gonna say which colors don't. I'm just gonna spin the wheel, because I do have something in mind, and it's orange. I'm gonna say it, it's orange. I think orange would be bad. But other than that, I think a lot of colors would work, and it's gonna be red. It's gonna be red. I actually quite like that, because what was kind of bothering me was that the door was so like lonely, because everything was pink and that was the only red in the entire room. So I actually quite like that it's red. Well, what if we use this instead? This is like a nicer shade of red for sure. We can place quite a lot of these, and because they're so low, we can just raise them up with 9 and make our own shape out of it, which can definitely make it look like this was built specifically to fit under the stairs and give you lots of storage space. I like that. I like that quite a lot. Let's get some clutter in here. Maybe some like storage boxes. That's random. Oh, what did we put? A plant in it. See, I like that with the roses. That's cute. I like that. We'll do some like storage boxes here as well. Let's see if we have good paintings. Oh, okay. So we were doing painting, so I feel like whatever it lands on is the color of painting that we have to do. Like we just have to do a purple or blue purple painting. Red, purple, and pink. I think I can work with that. I feel like I can work with that. So I placed that painting and I actually quite like it, but there definitely needs to be another one there and there. So let's do something purple. Ooh, that's very pretty. I really like that. Okay, good. Not that. I mean, there's pretty things, but also like they're not the right size. So maybe we can do like another type of wall decoration. Oh, we have that. I'm trying to like scatter a lot of purple around the place, so it's not just like confined to one corner. I hope this is the type of situation where if you just keep adding things, it will look good eventually. Because I'm not necessarily feeling it quite yet, to be perfectly honest. These doors are a little bit boring, to be honest. I don't know. Would they look better if we put some curtains on them? Oh, okay. Well, it's not going to be purple. Whatever else we put in the room, it's not purple. So whatever we get, it's going to be the finishing touches. So let's spin the wheel. Ooh, I hope it's a color that matches, because so far I feel like red, purple, pink are kind of in like the same color family. Dark brown. Oh, I really like that. Just like a little splash of dark brown here and there. Not sure where or how. Any like plans? Ooh, maybe that. Okay. A bit of dark brown. This has turned into a very random collection of items, but I am quite happy with that hallway. I don't think I've ever made a hallway like this because I wouldn't put these colors together usually. But I think I am ready to go on to the next room. And let's just go clockwise, I suppose. So I'm gonna do the living room next, which is this one. And we are starting with dark brown, which I definitely don't mind because I love a dark brown floor. It's really hard to like make decisions on decorating when you have no clue what color you're gonna get next. You kind of just have to guess. And I suppose the wall would also be dark brown then. Not what I would usually go for. Although we do have these like slightly more colorful wallpapers that have the dark brown on the bottom, which I definitely am thinking of doing that in like a pink, just because I don't know how else I would blend this door into there. I don't think I've ever used this, but it is kind of cute. Should we try? Problem is once I commit, like there's no going back. Because if this timer runs out, like we're done, you know? You know what? We're going for it. We're going for the pattern. I'm gonna do curtains as well. Let's see what we have in dark brown. Not a whole lot. These are colors I really truly wouldn't use in any other situation. I'm also going into the Desert Luxe kit because we have this curtain rail, which definitely has a dark brown and I think would look really nice up here. There we go. Oh, getting a TV is going to be hard. I say that, it's not going to be hard at all apparently because we have this frame TV, which, oh my god, look at all the pretty colors we can have. Okay, I'm going to do that. I am so happy with that. I am so happy with that. That's not bad. I do like dark brown and blue. We're gonna spin the wheel again for our next color. I hope it's something nice and colorful, like not a neutral, just because that hallway was so colorful, and if we now only have neutrals... Oh my god, that's like best case scenario. That is best case scenario! Wait, I'm so happy with that! Oh, that's so good! That's really good! Because we just decided on the blue. And now we get to do lots more blue. Brown and blue is such a pretty combo. Like, you wouldn't think of it usually, but I think brown and blue is so pretty. A rug would probably look very nice in here. I kind of want to finish this room within the 10 minutes, but I don't know how much longer we have because I am enjoying this color combination and I don't want another one. Unless it's yellow, then I want it. I only want it if it's yellow. Okay, good. Oh, we don't need that much more. I think we need like a painting. Oh, which I am so bad at deciding on quickly, and I don't know how much time we have left. If there's one thing I suck at, it's like deciding on paintings quickly. No, that's barely blue. No. Oh, come on. Is that cute? Not really. Is that cute? Oh, I like that. Maybe over here. Yeah, that works. Okay. Will I actually be able to finish this room? Nope. Slice that? Nope. Oh, that's good. That's good. Okay. Was that the final thing I needed in this room? Did I actually do it? Did I actually do it? Okay, let's assess. Okay, we're gonna do an honest assessment. Honestly, I think we did. I think that's done. I think that's the living room done. That's great. Dark brown and like a light blue is such a underrated but beautiful color combination. So I think that means we're gonna move on to the kitchen. And that's a room that scares me because appliances and counters don't really come in like a ton of colors. So if we don't get some... No. Oh, thank God. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh my God. So like half of you are like, why are you freaking out? And the other half understands. Purple is the most awful color to build with in The Sims because we just don't have that many options. And out of all the rooms that you can do with purple, I can say with 100% certainty that the kitchen is the worst. Like that one just really sucks. So I'm so happy we don't have to do that. Whew. I'm gonna build with these counters because I feel like they're pretty and also neutral. We probably have blue appliances, right? Yeah, that's absolutely fine. I'm gonna put the fridge over here. And then we'll do stove over here and sink. Make it that. I like that. I just wonder if we should switch that around. Yes, because then when you do the dishes, you get to look at the pretty window. I also quite like the cabinets? Cabinets? Wait, is there not a blue swatch on the Parenthood cabinets? Really? That's surprising to me. I suppose it's okay. We'll just do like shelves instead. If we have blue shelves. Wait a second. Where is all the blue stuff? Okay, let's do floor and wallpaper. Maybe that's quite neutral. I mean, I sort of like it. It's very blue, but that's all right. Do we want like a backsplash just for this part? And I'll have to hurry because if this timer goes off, we're stuck with it. Let's do a trash can now that we still have the option. We just need like decorations. And it's also not going to be a single color kitchen because we're going to get another one. Let's just spin. We'll see. Hopefully it's something that matches blue, but I don't even know what I want, honestly. Maybe green so we can like a lot of plants. Purple? Are we seriously doing blue again? Three times in a row? 3 times in a row. Okay. All right. Blue again. I guess we're not escaping the blue kitchen. It's definitely going to be blue. It will be just blue because we are definitely like finishing this kitchen in the next 10 minutes. No way we're not. Absolutely no way. I feel like this would be like a good space for like a bulletin board. I don't know why. Those look really cute right there. Is it crazy to say that I like this room? I think it's done. I think that's a kitchen. It has everything we need. So we're gonna move on to the dining room. And we still have a little bit of time left for that. Should we continue the floor then since we have an arch? And continue the wallpaper? How do we put a dining table in here? I feel like we can move this, right? We don't really have anything on this wall yet. So then maybe we can even put another chair there. Maybe just like that. Just like 4 chairs on this dining table. That's nice. Let's have some shelves and then maybe we can look for plates because those definitely come in blue. Unfortunately or fortunately, depending on what color we get, that was the end of our timer. So I guess it's fun that we get to add some more details now in different colors. Let's just spin the wheel and see what we get. Or we continuously keep getting blue and we just make a completely blue house from now on. Are you kidding me? Okay. I really thought for a second we were gonna land on blue again, but no, we get purple. Purple and blue are nice though, like they're kind of like next to each other. What's less nice though is that the next room is gonna be the bathroom, which we will definitely be making within these 10 minutes. Oh no, it's a half bath, but I don't know if we have a purple toilet. We don't even have purple plates. No, we for sure do not have purple plates. Oh god, okay. What timing? Like getting purple in the dining room, that's just like whatever. We'll figure it out. But getting purple on the bathroom is just like terrible, terrible timing. Okay, I like the shelves over there. I think we could use another light. Maybe even like a nice light that we can hang over the table. That perhaps? You know what? I like that. It's pretty simple, but it's a nice dining table with a tiny bit of purple. That does mean we have to move on to the bathroom. I mean, luckily, my favorite light does come in purple. So we've got that at the very least. I also believe that tiles are probably not going to be like the worst because we have that one. That one's not that bad. How about floor? You see what I mean? Like we just do not have that many purple options. I'm gonna go for that. I mean, that's barely purple, but that's really the only option that I can live with. We're gonna go see what kind of bathroom stuff we... Oh. Oh my god. It's not the style I would have chosen, but it is a toilet. Enchanted by nature. So that's new. The last time I attempted this, we didn't have that yet. That is also supposed to be purple. Look, I feel like that's going pretty well. I mean, style-wise, it's all very interesting. Very interesting. What do we even do with this, you know? I don't mind that. I think there's gonna be a point where I don't know if I can do better. Are we already at that point? Oh, why is it the half bath as well? Like, it doesn't take me that long to build, so we're gonna like for sure get this done before the timer runs out. You know what? I'm gonna just consider that done. Is it my favorite bathroom? No. Is it a functional half bath? Yes. And for a purple room, that I think that's all you can ask for. Which means the next logical room is the hallway. So I'm gonna put in my favorite lights as soon as we get here, because I don't know if we'll get another chance to do that. Maybe curtains? Is that the next thing? Maybe those again? Wallpaper? That's not bad. Or that, I kinda like that. flooring. Oh no. What are you doing to me? I can't possibly do that. Can I? Is that the best choice? Is that truly the best choice? I hate carpet, but color-wise, that just like, I guess we can do that. It's kind of the same color, but it's not carpet. It's wood. You know what? I'm gonna do that. That's probably a silly choice and you're probably all screaming at me, but you know what? It is what it is. And we can finally stop doing purple. So we're gonna spin the wheel and hope it doesn't land on purple again. And we get something that is like nice complementary color, or like a white, something complementary, like dark brown. Is that complementary? I don't know, but I think we can do a lot with dark brown. So I'll take it. I will take dark brown. Oh my god, I'm so glad I left the doors. Like, I did not do that on purpose, but we now get to have pretty doors, which I am incredibly happy with. I don't know if I like the floor I chose, but it's too late now because we're moving on. Let's just distract ourselves with like pretty dark brown furniture, all right? That's the strategy. We just put in a lot of like pretty dark brown. Oh my god, we're gonna have so many options for art because like all of these have dark brown frames, like all of them. And I'm saying that, and as I'm saying it, I am pretty much considering doing that to really like commit to the dark brown theme. Yeah, we're committing. Let's do some chairs. Ooh, these are considered dark brown because they have the little detail, but they're also a bit purple. How do we feel about a little wooden accent wall? I mean, I'm saying that and I already don't like it, but maybe we just need to commit a little harder. No, we don't need to commit harder. That's terrible. We hate that. Cleaning supplies. Would you put that in a hallway? Maybe. And another painting on that wall. Oh my god, and if we move on quick enough, I think that's the next room. We get to have like a dark wooden floor. We would get to have a dark wooden floor. This is the bathroom. No. I don't want to. Oh god, I forgot that this is the bathroom. We don't want a dark wooden floor in the bathroom. I'm gonna show you what the hallway looks like then. This is what we ended up with. It's not a color combination I would usually go for, but I do think it looks kind of nice. So now we're gonna go to the bathroom and now we're gonna get the most awful color possible for a bathroom. Who wants dark brown in a bathroom? Who possibly wants dark brown in a bathroom? Like, that's... Please tell me the timer is almost up. Can someone tell me that the timer is almost done? That's a good bathroom light though. Oh god, we're gonna have to do the wall. Honestly, not awful. Not the worst thing. Also, I would love for this to be fully covered. Okay, that's not bad. Let's quickly do a shower because I would love that. That would be great. Oh, okay. You know what? That was good. This might be one of the most stressful challenges I've ever done. Let's see what color we want next. God, please let it be white. Like a nice white. White so we can have a bath and sinks and... Dark brown again. Dark brown is not a color you'd usually want in a bathroom, but so far it's not looking terrible, so maybe we can work with it. So I guess we're gonna have another 10 minutes of building with dark brown. So let's see what we can make of that. Maybe we could do counters across here. I mean, those are some very nice sinks. Do we have like a... Oh, we do have a dark brown built-in sink. We can even do like more of like a coppery tone. That's very pretty. I really like that actually. We have the shower over here. We probably have a bath, right? I'm honestly kind of liking this. Or this. Ooh, I like that. Do we want it here or there? I mean, if we put it here, what are we putting there, you know? What about like an ottoman? We do have the spa day one. That's kind of nice. Something you can sit down on. Let's do that. And then I would love this on the counter. We could do a little towel right there. Oh, we should probably do a toilet actually, which means that instead of that being there, we're gonna have a toilet, which makes so much more sense, which I remembered because apparently we have dark brown toilet paper. This though, we can do that on the wall there maybe. That's cute. I like that. Or maybe just like an artwork. What if we do the towel here and here we do the painting and then we'll do another towel. Okay, I like that. We can definitely do a little rug right there. I'm starting to really like this bathroom. This is good. Okay, we need some plants. Like a few plants. like that. Lights on the wall, there and there. And I think that's a really, really good bathroom. I am super happy with that. I think that's so pretty. Dark brown is not the first color I think of when I think of a bathroom, but like apparently a dark brown bathroom, really not that bad. You know what? We're gonna move on to the next room, which is the kids' room. And since we're still doing dark brown, if I hurry a little bit, we get to have a floor that we like. Just like a normal wooden floor. Then in terms of wallpaper, we could green? Blue? Oh, what about that? That's fun for a kid's room. Okay, I really like that. We could keep it in theme and do like a little branch. Curtains. Apparently we do have options there. Is that good? No, it's not. That could work in a slightly different color. I like that as a color because it even has like the dinosaurs on it. I love how colorful this turned out to be for a room where we only use the dark brown filter. I don't know if I'm totally convinced yet with the curtains. I'm gonna delete them before our timer runs out and we're stuck with them. Okay, so we are stuck with that, unfortunately, because the timer went off. So we have to change colors now, and everything I placed down, even the bed, which I definitely did not want to commit to yet, is now part of the room. We're gonna have to figure out how to do that. Wait, let's spin the wheel and see what complementary color. Oh god, if we could please get a green, an orange, or a yellow. That would work really well with what we currently have going on. Oh my god, the wheel has blessed us. The wheel has blessed us with yellow. Oh my god, that's so good. That's so good. Okay, we got 10 minutes to finish this whole thing up because this has so much yellow and that has yellow. Okay, god, I wish I would have removed that because like there were so many good options. We had so many good options, but we're stuck with it now. Do we just do that? We just pretend it's not there. I think we just pretend it's not there. Okay, this is better. We like this. Gonna put the bed over there. Let's see what else we got. It's a kid, so they could use a desk. That's apparently yellow. I don't know why it's yellow, but you know what? I'm not gonna question it because I quite like it. If the game says it's yellow, it's yellow. I don't make the rules. A little clutter, a couple books for like school and stuff. Toys. We need toys. We have a toy box. We can raise up the bear and put the bear on the toy box because that looks really cute. And then there's not a whole lot of yellow toys, apparently, which surprises me. But that's okay. We'll just add whatever we can. Oh, a dresser. I really do want to finish this room before the timer runs out. So I should really start making some decisions. I want the dresser here, you know, but that doesn't look good. Okay, what if we put the bed like here? Because maybe then we kind of break up the everything is sticking to the walls kind of look that we have. Okay, I like that a lot more in terms of layout. Do we have some fun shelf things? That maybe? And then we want like a little bit more clutter. Ooh, some board games. Sure. And then I want a rabbit. Oh, look, it's so cute. Okay, that's a fun room. I like that. So I think that's good. I think that's good. I like that room. But let's go to the main bedroom, which is quite a large room. We're still on yellow. Do we have my favorite light in yellow? No. But I'll do that one because I think that's cute. Flooring, tile, carpet. Do we have to commit to the carpet? I feel like we have to commit to the carpet because otherwise it's going to be a tile. Yeah. What about wallpaper? I mean, it's fun, but maybe we want like not every wall with that. I don't know. Have it as like an accent wall on that side. That's kind of fun. Well, I mean, we've committed to it now, clearly. And I guess we'll just have to make it work with whatever color we get next, which is going to be like the bed and light brown. That's nice. That's nice. We're gonna have to make this work somehow because, again, we've committed to it. What kind of double beds do we have in light brown? I mean, probably like every single style you could possibly want. I mean, I feel like that's perfect. We're not gonna change that. That is perfect. This is gonna be such a nice calming room. Really gonna have to try to like get this done so that we don't suddenly have to throw like purple in there. Oh, we could do some nice light brown curtains. So we can grab some cabinets and we can make like a custom little wall of bookcases. Let's do that. And then we'll do like a nice mirror above there. Maybe I don't want this because we currently don't have like a single desk and computer in this house. Now, I don't know if there's a light brown computer. I don't know if there is. But there is, apparently. That is considered light brown. Don't ask me why it is. We don't question it. We accept the gift for what it is. And we keep going. And then here, I guess we can have more closet space. It's not quite the right light brown. Dresser, no. Not the right shade of brown. somehow don't mind that. Even though I never use that. Like, it's the right... No, it's too big. It's too big. Let's get rid of it. Oh, what about that? Wait a second. It's a little bit more of a classic style than other things, but like, that's pretty. Maybe we can do this over here. Ooh. Well, at the very least, we are committing to the closet. Let's spin again. You know what? I think I wouldn't mind another accent color. I think it would benefit from like a little bit more decoration in another color. Hopefully something good. Blue wouldn't be bad. Green also wouldn't be bad. It's gonna be blue. Blue and yellow, not usually what I'd go for, but I feel like that could work. I feel like it could. I think the room is getting like a little bit boring. So I honestly appreciate that we got another color. Ooh, that? Oh, we can hang clothes from that. Okay. I think I really like that. Like just a little bit of blue in there. I think that really like elevated the room quite a lot. And that also means we did the final room of the interior. So now we're gonna move on to the garden, which blue is not a bad place to start because the outside of the house is also blue. So I think like some blue chairs on the porch. Okay, I think that's a porch. Okay, let's just see what kind of flowers we have because blue is not a very common color in nature. I do think we have like a few things. I'm also like pretty certain the timer is gonna run out like any second now. But we don't think about that. We just keep building. That's pretty. I like that. Okay, what about like a table? That's pretty. Chairs? Sure. This is a pretty big backyard. Do we have something like a swing? Yes, that'd be great. That'd be great. We have a nice tile in blue. Oh, I mean, I assumed no, but like apparently that's not bad. We could add a grill outside. But there's probably like a table, right? Like a bigger table. That kind of table. Could make it a little bit bigger and like kind of separate it a bit more. Do we want a pool after all? Because it's not classified as any color, so again we can just kind of like use it whenever we want. But I do feel like a little pool here would look nice, and also the timer went off. This might be the final spin of the video. I feel like I'll be able to finish within 10 minutes. I think this might be the final spin. Hopefully it's green. Like, wouldn't it be great if it was green? Gray? Okay, all right. I don't think there's a lot of gray plants, to be fair. We do have a nice gray pool trim. Okay, I like that. I think that's like a nice corner for that. I mean, I feel like in terms of like pool things, gray isn't bad. Lights as well. Should we like try and see if there's flowers, if there's landscaping? I mean, we have a lot of rocks. I suppose we can add a few rocks, right? Okay, so these are apparently considered gray. Don't ask me why. They are. Honestly, I like daisies. I don't know why they're gray, but they are. Like if we just do a few patches of daisies, that looks kind of nice, right? Okay. Not a bad backyard so far. And also apparently we do have a few garden pots, like 1, 2. So we'll add some of those because it's always nice to have the option to garden. Okay, honestly, I think that's good. I'm gonna stop the timer though because I am actually really happy with that backyard. That was definitely one of the more challenging build challenges I've ever done. Because one, I had no idea when the timer was gonna run out. So I was always kind of building under high pressure, but also like without knowing what was gonna happen next. So it was really hard to like plan ahead and like be like, okay, I want this particular style in this room. Because 1 minute you're building with like lots of whimsical things, and then the next all you have are modern things. So it's definitely a very eclectic house. But I think individually the rooms look really nice. And I always like exploring new color palettes that I otherwise would never have built with. But I think we ended up with like a really cool, unique looking house that I'm really happy with.